bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance. It is. If you would permit me to play my part a little long, let him see that you have received his blessing.
I suppose it would be churlish. What do you say, Clive?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my...
Your father's helm, since the day we recovered it from Fin. I prithee claim it, and I do not doubt that your father...
Thank you, sir. Come on, Clive.
Well met. May Gilbert smile upon you.
Do you see that too?
Papa?
What is it? Please.
I'm scared.
Ready, go? Faster!
Can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight...
Allow me.
I don't need your... Please, Field Marshal.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men...
A little longer than I'd have liked. Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking... You're interfering old bastard of an uncle, my lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your life?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I... or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to write...
Before I agree to... I'd have you answer, what do you stand?
I won't deny that I might, but I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not all... I know, for so long, when it should have been our decision. But in order to take it, we must stand together.
Certainly not the words I expected. You are, no. I'll never hear the end of... All right. I'll start by ordering my most trust. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if...
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we...
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals. But those there, we will need an envoy.
I'm flattered, and I have other problems to attend. What we need is a...
Is that so? And would he...
of a different kind.
I suppose we'll all have to find a little of...
I shall.
My lord, your lord uncle bade me escort the field marshal.
And I will see that my associate joins you.
Very good.
An envoy. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm most certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us.
It's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward, then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Faster!
Back to the stables, girl.
We may be bruised, we may be battered.
Master Quint.
Quinton.
Do you now? Something tells me you'll be asking more of me than a cup. Go on, then. You'd have me convince the chiefs and chamberlains of the realm that they should and do the one thing that has proved impossible for thousands of years.
I know it's a lot to ask.
And you'd have me give up what little I have left. The people of Lostwing are my family. You'll have to find someone else.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And why might that be?
What he's asking. How's it they want you to speak for those who can't speak for themselves? If it's the vineyard, we'll see that the grapes are picked and the tons filled.
It's not that.
Then what is it? You said yourself...
You know that's not what...
Then what are... that only we are worse? Why turn your back on everyone else? You convinced us. We could... Who's to say you couldn't convince the...
Hey, stir. I fear that any rejoinder I make might fall somewhat...
So you'll join us? Field Marshal Havel will want to speak with you in person. He's currently in Port Isolde. I can arrange for a party...
That would be very much appreciated. I hear the roads are far...
My uncle will want to know that his plan is taking shape. Nazaire might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Good ask.
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate.
At your service.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters.
Oh, of course. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my...
To become a scout, yes.
I am. But I swore I'd face...
Who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. It taught me what one man can do, and I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone safe.
I'm sure he'd be... You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions.
So, what?
You haven't even started. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all and bring it here.
And bring it here, right.
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and steal... You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction, all without being discovered and thrown into an...
Ember. Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's a...
Know my limits. Right, I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out.
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Do you see anything you like? Come back again. The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the market.
I would speak with this duke.
I saw the captain just now.
Your town needs you.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence says as the town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to... And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want... So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength.
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. Philippe told me he had men stay...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you... I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. I trust you'll...
Absolutely.
Please.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to... Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plan. Yet I fear he is not one to... He must be made to face the consequences.
And who would make...
I would. Myself and several... Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive...
Does that not seem a trifle?
Drastic action is precisely what is... My father would have it that citizens... But he is wrong. It is not the people... Scornful of the opinion, but he cannot be... We must fight him.
Fight him? No. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town, while I understand...
False hope. But I see that your mind is made up. If you will extend me this... I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately, which may be enough to seal... This is all about...
Family.
I'm sorry. Ah, yes. But perhaps...
Right away.
It's just a bit...
It's not only control of the garrison.
You heard what she said? The Duke won't...
If Philippe is gone, who's our new captain? One of the Duke's guard. Most likely.
Ready, go?
have our coin, our stock enough.
So you are content to abandon... Please! If you are a true son of Northreach, you must...
That's exactly what or trying to, at least. The land...
Even when our true enemy is... Fine. You're not... Thank you so much.
She cornered you too.
Could hardly get a word in edge, like father, like daughter.
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale, hoping to convince the Dane.
Anyway.
Our mutual friend thought...
Oh, right, as always. We've had some reports.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but...
Right.
You know Grieger's Weep?
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings.
Were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Over here! Go!
It's over.
Clive! Are you all right?
I am. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the... We might be able to fend off an attack from...
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably... You head back to Northreach.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been stirring up ill feeling towards her...
What? I'll do what I can to be careful out there.
Don't worry, I'm not like you.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope They are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griega.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike...
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale.
Thank you, milady.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. I only hope I can go some way to... Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands?
Of course. I'll lead it. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to I fought a few of these things. And well...
All right.
Thank you.
You can thank us when...
Till then, madame.
When the fighting begins...
Merciful Creek.
Fly, Ambrosia.
There are so many of them.
Not for long.
All yours, Torgal. Get him. This one.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. I had thought that without a strong, they would drift apart. But you, not by force, nor by the exercise, but by simply being one of them.
Our purpose was ever the same. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision.
As did he. His radiance said it. I forgot that.
I'm sorry too. I should never have taken things so. I only wanted you to understand how I felt.
Do not blame yourself. I should have listened to you.
Your Eminence, your lady. But I believe the same could be. We all want safety, security, and we may yet. Will you join us in the... Thank you, Your... Now that that is settled, I must go. And today there are more...
Madam Isabel is a... In these, I see that it is not men like me who should...
You're right.
Forgive me for saying so, my lady. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around, and that goes for you. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain.
Well, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wound.
Can we get you anything?
Just a little further.
This the last one?
How goes the treatment of the... I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would... Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must.
Tell me. But I sense you would rather... For you, madame, I have all the time.
Very well. I was Carla then. So sought after was I that it was only they who... Alas, those house... For naive as I was, I fell in love with him. He was my master's guard. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from... And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered until we found ourselves... It was the veil that took us in, that fed us. Clothed those that could be healed, at least.
He passed away.
He did. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace. It was the greatest gift But the generosity of this town, the men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief, though I was still a stranger to them. And so I swore that I would return, that I would repay.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with...
Perhaps that is why I have such a... Never stop fighting, and I shan't. I know that it will not be easy to... The people, the soldiers, all united in defense. And what of you? Can we count on your support?
Always. Let's go. These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run!
If you want him, you'll have to go.
Nice try. This one. All yours, Torgal. Over here! This one. Get him. Get him. Over here. Let's go. All yours, Torgal.
Gone. Of course.
Got any more of those special...
I didn't... Where is Ember?
He must have fled. He was just standing there. He was nowhere to be seen.
I knew the boy had a nervous...
The right man for... I believe this is the logbook you told me.
Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy...
What? Wasn't that to bring the thing back without getting...
He has you then, as heir.
But Sid...
He did what he thought was best.
And of course. Well, don't you leave my...
Yes, Sergeant.
This won't be an easy decision. Come on.
Caution, brother.
This be Nickelberg.
These people aren't hurt. And the village seems safe enough. What is going on? Heed the call. No, to be honest,
is that...
What are you doing here?
It is my home.
You keep saying that.
They came here to perform the rite. This village, where they shall cast their souls upon the...
Give them some...
Oh, Lord.
Let free us from... They want to be... Forgive me.
But you mean the traveler from Stone? Yes.
Thank you.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third still lives. Let's go and find him.
Excuse me.
I am. Lord Rosfield.
That's right, and you must be the third.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill.
He said that you had failed to...
I came here to study the followers of this. You have seen them at their prayer. They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord, with a praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked will, not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes. Serve him with all. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service. And so I would see these people safe, that they might do their duty to their Lord.
You do understand?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills, and I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is... Forgive me, my lord. Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here. Beneath the flood. There must be something. yours as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready.
All yours, Torgal.
This one.
Go forward.
Get him. What now? We meet again. I've killed my kind before. Damn it. Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord, just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in, a duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.